master the art of defeating your enemy is not found in brute force. It is found in mastering yourself. The first lesson: know the ground you're standing on. The unprepared warrior loses before the fight begins. Understand your surroundings. Study your opponent, whether it's a competitor, a toxic influence, or even your own weaknesses. Victory belongs to the one who sees the battlefield clearly, while others walk blindly into chaos. Ask yourself, what do I stand to gain, and what do I risk losing? Know this, and the battlefield will bend to your will. The second lesson: control your emotions, for they are both your greatest strength and your greatest liability. Anger makes you reckless. Fear makes you weak. But discipline sharpens your focus into a blade so fine it can cut through any obstacle. When your enemy tries to provoke you, remain calm. When doubt creeps in, silence it with action. A controlled mind is a fortress no enemy can breach. The third lesson: don't waste energy on unnecessary battles. A true master does not swing wildly, hoping to land a hit. Instead, they wait. They observe. They strike only when the moment is right. You don't have to fight every battle. Some enemies destroy themselves with their own arrogance or recklessness. Let them exhaust their strength while you conserve yours. And when the time comes, deliver the blow that ends the fight in one decisive move. The fourth lesson: your enemy will try to use your weaknesses against you. But here's the secret: they don't know that what they see as weakness is your greatest strength in disguise. Pain makes you stronger. Failure teaches you. Doubt sharpens your resolve. When they think you are broken, you rise. When they believe you are weak, you strike with the force of someone who has endured 1,000 battles and refuses to lose one more. The fifth lesson: no plan survives first contact with the enemy. The greatest warriors know how to adapt. If the enemy expects you to come from the front, strike from the shadows. If they believe you are cornered, show them you've built an escape. When life changes the game, change the way you play. Flexibility is not a sign of weakness, it's the mark of an unstoppable force. The final lesson: victory is not just about defeating your enemy, it's about what comes after. A true warrior doesn't fight for pride or vanity. They fight for purpose, for what matters most. So ask yourself, why am I here? What am I fighting for? If your purpose is clear, no enemy can stand in your way. You are not just battling to survive. You are battling to rise. The art of defeating your enemy is the art of mastering yourself. It is strategy, discipline, and willpower forged into an unstoppable force. It is knowing when to strike, when to wait, and when to walk away. There is no greater triumph than overcoming the battles within. The world is full of external enemies, challenges, and obstacles, but the fiercest opponent you will ever face is yourself. The doubts, fears, and insecurities that reside within can be louder than the war cries of any rival. But here's the truth: every battle you fight within yourself sharpens you. It makes you resilient. It prepares you for the battles outside. Mastery begins when you refuse to be defeated by your own mind, your own limitations, or the pain of your past. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you know. Your enemy, whether it's external or internal, will test you. They will challenge your patience, your strength, and your resolve. But remember, the strongest warriors are not those who fight the most battles, they are the ones who learn from every encounter. They evolve, they adapt, they grow. So rise above the chaos. Refuse to be trapped by fear or hesitation. The art of defeating your enemy is not about overpowering them, it's about outlasting them, outthinking them, and outmaneuvering them. It's about standing firm in who you are, knowing that no force in this world can break a spirit that refuses to yield. This is your battle. This is your moment. Face it with courage, fight with wisdom, and conquer with purpose. Victory is not given, it is earned. And when you stand victorious, you will not only have defeated your enemy, but also transformed into a stronger, wiser, and more unstoppable version of yourself. The battlefield awaits. The enemy is ready. But so are you. When you step onto the battlefield, whether it's in life, in competition, or in your own mind, remember this hesitation is the ally of your enemy. The moment you doubt yourself, you give them power. The moment you question your ability, you lose ground. Confidence is not arrogance, it is the unwavering belief that you are prepared for what lies ahead. Preparation is key. You don't need to be the strongest or the fastest, but you must be the most prepared. Success comes to those who anticipate, who strategize, and who execute with precision. Your enemy might strike first, but you will strike last. And the one who strikes last writes the story of the battle. Strength is not just physical, it's mental. It's spiritual. It's the ability to keep moving forward when everything in you screams to stop. Your true power lies in your endurance, in your persistence, and in your refusal to back down. Battles are not always won in a moment. Sometimes they are won in the countless moments you endure before the victory is yours. And never forget, the battlefield does not define you the way you fight does. Fight with honor. Fight with integrity. Even in the face of treachery and deceit, hold yourself to a higher standard. The greatest warriors are not just defined by their victories, but by the legacy they leave behind. Your enemy will try to make you forget who you are. They will exploit your fears, manipulate your emotions, and test your limits. But no matter what, do not lose sight of your purpose. A warrior with purpose cannot be broken. A warrior with purpose cannot be stopped. Every battle you face is an opportunity. It's a chance to rise higher, to become greater, to prove to yourself and the world that you are capable of anything. Your scars will not be marks of defeat, but symbols of resilience. Every wound you endure will only make you stronger. Now, take a deep breath. Look your enemy in the eye, and let them see the fire within you, the fire that refuses to be extinguished. You were born for this. You were built for this. Step forward unafraid and claim the victory that is already yours. Because in the end, the greatest battle is not about defeating your enemy. It's about becoming the warrior you were always meant to be. And that, my friend, is a victory no one can take from you. True warriors know that every fight, every struggle, shapes them into something greater. A victory may prove your strength, but a loss teaches you resilience, wisdom, and humility. Both are necessary for growth. Do not fear failure. Fear standing still. The greatest tragedy is not losing the battle, but failing to rise again. Each time you fall, the ground teaches you how to stand firmer. Each time you face defeat, you gain the clarity to strategize better for the next fight. Understand these battles are temporary, but the warrior's spirit is eternal. It's not defined by a single triumph or loss. It's defined by the unrelenting pursuit of excellence. Every time you face adversity, you are refining yourself. You are tempering your mind and body like steel in a forge. Let go of the need for recognition or validation. You do not fight for applause. You fight for a purpose that runs deeper than any external reward. A true warrior's victory is not measured by trophies or titles. It is measured by the quiet confidence of knowing they gave their all, held their ground, and stayed true to their values. Your enemies, whether people, challenges, or internal struggles, will come and go, but the warrior within you remains. Nurture that warrior. Feed it with discipline, sharpen it with learning, and empower it with unshakable belief. And remember, the ultimate battlefield is not out there, it's within you. Master yourself and you will master every challenge that comes your way. When your mind is disciplined, your emotions controlled, and your purpose clear, no force on earth can stand against you. So stand tall. Let your scars tell the story of your journey. Let your victories reflect the strength of your spirit. And let your enemies remember the one truth they cannot deny, that you are a force to be reckoned with, a warrior forged by fire, and a master of your own destiny. The world will test you. Life will challenge you. But you were not made to falter. You were made to conquer. Step forward with courage in your heart and purpose in your soul, and let the battlefield bear witness to the unstoppable force that is you. Like, comment, and subscribe.